look at me and they would go, Hugin, Hugin, Hugin. And so I made a hat that said, Hugin. Wow, his hat says Hugin.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what it says. Hello, my name is Chris. I've been in Korea for about 12 years, and I first came through the army, but after that it was just working and staying in Korea on my own. I started a party called the Random Rave. The goal of the party is to bring people together, to make really good energy and have a great time, and eventually earn money for orphanages. Everyone's always in their phone, on the computer, only worried about going to work or getting off work and going to drink and all of this. But I wanted to bring people out of that situation and let them really have fun for a moment, you know, have fun. So when everyone's finished with the event and they're like, oh, Chris, that was amazing, thank you, oh, that was amazing. And I'm like, I can say, oh, you're welcome, but it's not just me. I'm saying thank you too, because it's so many people who came together to do this. So it's like, I think after every party, like my goal is just to say thank you to everyone. You know, it's like giving energy, getting energy, and it just keeps going back and forth. You know? That's my achievement. First time I came to Korea, and I was on the train. I didn't speak Korean. I'd been here for like 2 months, and it was like Chuseok time. And some father, he was wearing hanbok, and he had a son and a daughter and a wife. And the father stand up and sit next to me on the subway. He doesn't speak English, but he's trying to show me Korean culture, show me the rice cakes and the food, and he's like, you know, speaking Korean. I don't understand it at the time, but he told his son to come over and shake my hand, and really that was like the craziest warm feeling I ever had in my life. Really amazing. That was the first time I learned the word chong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I felt really lucky to get that experience. If you go to Uijeongbu or go to Jeju-do or go to Udo, when they look at me, they're not looking at me as a racist. When you first see them, you think, oh, they're staring at me like racist. They're really just interested in why my skin is so dark.
Yeah.
And
because they have never seen.
right, they've never seen anyone like me before. So it took me a while, but then I realized like the people who are staring at me are curious, so I just say hi to them. And when you say hi, they get this huge smile on their face because they really are just intrigued about the skin color. I feel really lucky because my house has a wonderful view of the river.
Oh wow.
So I think in Seoul, like the river for me, like the Random Rave and the river, is an escape from Seoul. Because when you're in Seoul, of course you're surrounded by buildings like the whole time. So when I go home, you know, even if I'm tired, I look out the window and I'm just like, wow, it's beautiful. And it kind of motivates me to keep working hard and do what I do. Man, if you just look at Yongsan Station and how many buildings are going up there, you don't know, man. Like Korea is a place that is always growing, you know, and yeah, every time you look, there's a new crane somewhere building something, and you can walk down the same street in a month and 4 restaurants change the coffee shops, and it's just a place that keeps growing. It just doesn't stop, it keeps on growing. The guy who owns the sock store by Itaewon Station, I bought socks from him for like 10 years.
Wow.
You know, because we were inline skaters, so we always need to change socks. So like old grandmas who are like 90 years old and still cooking your food at a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, and they're cracking jokes and maybe they're cursing at you or something, but it's fun. You know, like those moments are like special. You know, probably the chong I would miss. The feeling of I feel really safe just walking around the street, and if I'm lost, almost anyone would stop to help me. You know, I mean, it's a really nice place. My goal is to help Koreans remember Korea, you know. It's changing so fast. Everyone's growing so fast, you know. In the future, I really just want to keep doing random things like this and meeting good people. That's
Enjoy your life.
yeah, enjoying the life, man. Yeah, there was a funny story. I was in Uijeonbu. First time I was ever in Korea. Didn't speak Korean, and all the kids would look at me and they would go, "Hoogin, hoogin, hoogin." Kids are honest. They're definitely not racist. They're just like, that's a black guy. And so I made a hat that said Hoogin. And I made it as a joke because I thought if people read the hat, they would think I speak Korean. But the opposite happened. People were like, wow, his hat says Hoogin. And he doesn't know what it says. But the funny thing was I made the hat. I made it as a joke, and I wish I would have turned it into a company because you can buy it now anywhere. When they call me Hookyoung, it really just means like my black older brother, you know. And so
Like respect.
yeah, it's respect. So it definitely makes me feel good when they call me Hookyoung. But when they call me Hyung, that just tells me I'm older than them. So that's the only thing about me.